So we're doing the 2010 ordinary level budget, which is for the Walsh family. Now you know that a budget is a plan for future income and expenditure. So here we're setting out the budget for this family, their plan for the months of September, October, November and December. Okay, let's get into the question. At the top of the question, it tells us that this family has an opening cash of €325. That means that they have cash available to them at the start of the 4-month period of €325. And that's the first thing we're going to put into our budget. So we scroll down and you see right down at the bottom, opening cash. And we're going to put it in there, beginning of the first month, €325. We're also going to put it out in the total column, out here on the right, which is the last column. €325 goes out there as well. Okay, then we get stuck into the income for this family. So John Walsh expects to receive $2,600 net per month, net meaning after taxes. And he's going to get a Christmas bonus of $400 net in December. So he gets 2,600, 2,600, 2,600, and then 3,000, which gives a total of 10,800. Mary expects to earn 2,150 per month, but it's going to decrease by 800 per month from the 1st of October. So she's going to get 2,150 in September, 2,150 in October. Sorry, she's not going to get it in October. 1,350 in October, 1,350. So less the €800 of a decrease. And we're going to total those up, and the total is 6,200. They get child benefit, a form of social welfare because they have children, of $330 per month. 330, 330, 330. That gives a total of 1,320. Okay, we're going to total up the income for each month then. So you just add down the way. Now I'm just going to do a slight formatting issue here. Just bear with me 1 second while I do this. So I'm just going to see where if I can center, oh no, I do it here. Yes, I'm just going to center those there. Okay, so we're going to add up the total income for each month. So I'm going to total this: September, October, November, December, and the total columns. So total income, you see it there. Now, to check and see if I've made any mistakes, what I can do is then I can add my 4 totals across the way here with my 3 totals down the way. And they should both add up to 18,320. If they don't, I've made a mistake somewhere. So that is always worth checking. Add across the way and add down the way. Okay, moving on to planned expenditure. And the first expenditure I see here is fixed expenditure, items where the cost does not change according to use. And the first item of fixed expenditure is the household mortgage, which is €920 per month, but it's going to increase by your €40 per month from the 1st of November. Your buys and your twos are very important when in your budget. Do not get confused. If something increases by €40 or to €40, it's very different. People often get confused by that. So it's going to increase by €40 from the 1st of November. So it's going to be 920, 920, and it's going to go up to 960 and 960, giving Total of 3760. Now people often get confused when it goes up by 40 in November. It doesn't go up by another 40 in December and another 40 in January. It's a once-off increase and then it plateaus at that increase. House insurance is €720 per year, payable monthly from the 1st of September. So to get the monthly amount, we divide 720 by 12. Not by 4 months. We're doing the budget for 4 months, but of course there are 12 months in the year. So you divide it by 12 and we get 60 per month, giving a total of 240. And health insurance. Health insurance is €140 per month, and this premium will increase by 24 per month from the 1st of December. So it's 140, 140, 140, and then 164, giving a total of 584. Now we're going to get our subtotals for each category of expenditure. So add down the way, down the way, down the way for December. Excellent. And then we can add down the way here. And make those bold, and I'm also going to highlight each subtotal. So highlight each subtotal just so it stands out for you on the page. Again, check your figures down the way, check your figures across the way, make sure they add up to the same total. Irregular expenditure. Items where the cost does change according to use. And they're going to be $1,300 per month for household costs. Alright, made a mistake there. $1,300 per month. Except in December, when it's going to be $600 extra. So it's going to go up to $1,900, giving a total of $5,800. Transport costs. The Walsh household uses public transport. Jason's bus ticket is $136 per month. Mary's dart ticket is $90 per month. They're also going to use $50 for a taxi for a concert in October. So that gives a total of $226 this month. So the normal month the taxi is in October. So it's going to go up to $276, $226, and $226, giving a total of $954. Light and heat. Bills for light and heat are $155 in September and $185 in November. So they pay it every second month. And home heating oil is going to cost $500 in December. So $155, then $185, and €500, giving a total of $840. Telephone bills for landline are $100 per month in October and $110 in December. And then they have mobile bills of $70 per month. So $70 for the mobile, $170 for landline and mobile, $70 for mobile in this month, and then $180 for the landline plus the mobile, giving a total of $490. Now add down the way, down the way, okay, no, and down, again. You should check your figures down and across to make sure that they are correct. We're going to highlight our subtotal figures here again. Okay, discretionary expenditure. Items of unnecessary luxury spending. So presents are $150 in September, $200 in October, and they're going to spend $750, a lot of money at Christmas, giving a total of $1,100. entertainment costs will be $450 each month, except in October when the concert tickets are going to be 200 extra. So 450 plus 200 gives 650. 450, 450, and that is a total of $2,000. Holiday costs, they're going to go for a weekend away in November, costing $685. They're going to pay a 20% deposit, so they're going to pay 1/5 of the holiday in September when they book, and then they're going to pay the balance in November. Whatever they still owe. And I said the holiday was $685. It's $865, of course. So $173 is the 5th they pay for the deposit, and then the balance. So whatever's still outstanding of the $865. So $865 minus $173 gives $692. $692. And the total for the holiday, of course, we know is $865. Going to get our subtotals for the discretionary category of expenditure. And we're going to highlight them as well, the 3 different subtotals, just so they stand out the page. And I'm going to make them bold. Okay, again, check down the way and check across the way. Okay, so we're going to calculate the total expenditure now. That's easily done. I just add up the 3 subtotals for each category and I get total expenditure. So for this month it's 3644, it's 3716, it's 4083, it's 5190, and 16,633. And I'm going to put those in bold as well. Maybe even we'll highlight them in a different color. There's total expenditure. And highlight total income in a different color as well. Why not? Okay. To check that this figure is correct, again, what I'll do is I'll add these 4 across the way and add these 3 totals in the total column down the way, and they should match up. These 4 figures here should match to these 3 figures here. Okay, net cash, the amount of money they have left over each month. How we get that is we take A, you see A marked up here, total income, minus total expenditure for each month, A minus B. So the amount of money they have left over each month, what they plan to earn in income minus what they plan to spend. So income less expenditure for each month. So 5080 minus 3644 gives 1436. 4280 minus 3716 gives 564. 4280 minus 4083 gives 197. And 4680 minus 5190. Now, this is an unusual month because they plan to spend more than they plan to earn in December. Not a good idea. So it's going to be a minus figure. It's going to be minus 510. They're going to spend 510 more than they're going to earn. And then in the income column, 18320 minus 16,633 gives 1687 of a net cash. The amount of money left over at the end of each month. Okay. Now we're nearly there. Well, if we want to find out how much they have at the end of this month, we take what they've left over in net cash plus what they had at the beginning of the month, and this will give you the closing cash. So net cash plus opening cash gives closing cash, and for this month it's 1761. 1761. The closing cash for September becomes the opening cash for October. And then net cash plus opening cash gives closing cash. Closing cash for October becomes the opening cash for November. Net cash plus opening cash gives the cash they have they plan to have, I should say, at the end of the month. Closing cash for November becomes the opening cash for December. Now December is slightly different because they have a negative net cash. Positive opening cash minus negative net cash. Take it away, you get 2012. And then in your total column, net cash plus the opening cash, remember that you brought out at the start of the question, put it out in the total column. Add those together. You've done your calculations. The two figures here in the bottom corner, they will match up for you. They do in this question.